Anyone that watches anime should know that waifu culture is pretty common. A waifu is a fictional female character from animes, games, manga, etc. Since there's a lot of top tier waifus in anime, it's pretty normal for most watchers to have one. But there's a more cultural side of anime people will talk about. Hentai. Imotos, the little sisters. There's always at least one in most anime, but they're not talked about very much. Like waifus, imotos are usually extremely cute and basically perfect. But anyone that does have a sister in real life knows that's not the case, and that's why there's a minority that likes them so much, because of the perfect image. Imotos can be a controversial topic, because there can be some sexual tensions between the siblings in some anime. One of the more well-known ones, Eromanga Sensei, was actually my favorite anime. Let me explain myself before I get arrested, and to do this, you need to go back to the ancient times of 2019. Back in 2019, I actually wasn't into anime yet. I was a hardcore gamer at the time, usually spending multiple hours on FPS games daily. And around this time, I got into a game called Osu. It's a rhythm game that has thousands of anime OSTs. And one of the most popular songs was Hatirigoto, the opening for Eromanga Sensei. I remember playing the song a lot, and I searched it up on YouTube. And all the comments were saying something along the lines of, "This song is way too good for an anime." And because I like watching trashy anime, I decided to check it out. I remember liking the first few episodes a lot, and I was excited to see more of it. I finished it in about a week, and I had post-anime depression after finishing it. Yes, I had post-anime depression after watching Eromanga Sensei. I literally went to school being depressed because I wanted more of Eromanga Sensei. Then I found out it has 2 OVAs. I felt better after watching them, but I still wasn't satisfied. And this is where my obsession with it started. I made Sagari my profile picture and my wallpaper for everything. This went on for a few months, then I got obsessed with something else. Yeah, I found out about Chico. So I basically forgot about Eromanga Sensei after watching Kaguya-sama. I tried watching Blend S and Demon Slayer afterwards, but I stopped being interested after a few episodes. And that's basically how my anime watching experience in 2019 ended. I actually watched Eromanga Sensei a few weeks ago, and I obviously changed my mind about it. But I do think it's insanely overhated. If you ask most people to rate Eromanga Sensei, they will probably give it a 1 out of 10. But it's honestly not that bad. It wasn't anything special, but it was a decent watch. There's nothing outstandingly good or bad about it, besides some of the incest and pedophilia scenes. But I still don't get why people specifically hate Eromanga Sensei so much. Because, this is gonna sound bad, but those two things are actually kind of common in anime. An example was actually one of my favorite anime, the Monogatari series. It has the infamous toothbrush scene, and the protagonist, Araragi, oftenly touches lollies. But it's still highly loved by most fans. I'm not trying to say Eromanga Sensei is as good as the Monogatari series, because it's obviously not. But it's kind of hypocritical how people criticize something like Eromanga Sensei, they ignore other anime with equally fucked up scenes. Another example is Boku wa Benkyu. One of the love interests, Mafuyu Sensei, is in her mid-20s, and the protagonist, Yuiga, is still in high school. But we can't ignore this one because Mafuyu Sensei is obviously the best girl. So overall, after watching Eromanga Sensei again, I still think it's that bad. It's honestly a decent show, and it's extremely overhated, but there's no way I'm ever going to like it as much as I did a year ago.